Officers will often experience things that most of us never see during our lifetimes, whether it is dealing with a homicide, rape, domestic violence, or child abuse. Those images can really stick with them for years and take a severe toll on their mental health. 2 News Oklahoma senior reporter Sharon Phillips recently had the opportunity to go in depth to experience law enforcement crisis intervention training. It not only teaches the officer how to deal with a mental health patient, but also how to work through the haunting images that they're seeing on a daily basis.
On average, 1 in 10 calls to first responders are for someone that is suffering a mental health crisis. Because the average officer receives very little mental health training in the academy, local organizations like the Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services are using a recent grant to help give law enforcement the tools they need during a mental health situation. Sergeant Amber Mccarty is a member of the Tulsa Police Department. She travels all around the state teaching other officers how to deal with people in crisis situations.
Sometimes there's just not enough time to stop and ask questions before we have to prevent somebody from being injured or from hurting someone else.
She says not only does the crisis intervention training promote officer safety, it also emphasizes the safety of the person experiencing the crisis.
Specifically in a violent or volatile situation where you have to interact or act immediately, and then you ask questions later if somebody's being threatened or somebody's trying to harm themselves and you have to intervene right now, that has to be handled differently than when we can have a conversation about somebody who's depressed or suicidal.
For many officers, helping someone else deal with a mental health crisis can be difficult when they are struggling themselves. Tulsa Police Sergeant Mike Griffin is one of those people. He has been with the department for 24 years now and has seen the absolute worst of the worst.
We're going to deal with more trauma because of our jobs, or maybe different trauma. I don't know about more, but different trauma than other people will. And a lot of times we just carry that with us. And if you do it for 24 years, you end up carrying a lot.
Sergeant Griffin admits he struggled to talk to family and friends about the images he carried home with him from the job.
I want people that can firsthand understand what I've been through. So it was important to me that the person or people I'm talking to have a shared or similar experience.
After years of battling internally, he wound up at Mighty Oaks, which is a faith-based recovery program for veterans and first responders.
For guys like me that will only talk to guys like me, it's a place where they can do that, and you don't have to worry about whether or not somebody has that shared experience.
Sergeant Griffin says the program changed his life and his way of thinking. He now travels to area crisis intervention training programs like this one to share his testimony and help other first responders struggling with PTSD. The Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services is using a $121,000 federal grant to support law enforcement crisis intervention training. Now, so far, 1,900 law enforcement officers from 170 agencies have received this training. Sharon Phillips, 2 News Oklahoma.
Thank you, Sharon. Going more in depth now, the CIT training that these officers receive also helps train them in community partnership and problem solving. Research finds that agencies using this model have higher success rates in resolving critical crisis situations, and it helps to reduce the incarceration of people going through a mental health episode.